Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SCP Amnesia. I'm Cully. Now, if there's one thing I noticed about this SCP game is that it seems to be a lot darker visually. Like, the hallways just seem so much darker than they were in other previous versions. That's a little redundant. But anyways, it just seems so much darker, like, I don't know, I guess the color of the walls too, and I don't know, like, there's so many times where I almost walked into walls. Good to know they got a reappearance of the wall plaques with the floor numbers on them. I tried messing around with the brightness on my monitor. Hopefully it shows up a little bit better. I'm having so many trouble seeing. I'm starting to think maybe I need glasses or something. Video games have ruined my vision, as well as my imagination. Mostly my imagination, though. When editing my last two videos, I noticed that it did go a little slow, and I believe that has something to do with my CPU. It's just really slow. Because when playing through these games without starting fraps and playing through them, like, I went through them really, really fast. Like, the levels just flew right by. But the second I hit record, it's like I'm walking. Whereas opposed to otherwise, it would have been like I was running or just like power walking through these levels. Oh well, I suppose it just makes for good scares. Oh, the creature noises are awesome. Thought I just saw like a light flash up there on the wall. Sounds like a Jurassic Park dinosaur. Getting down into the belly of the beast. Although I do hear that these levels, like, all these games are like 160 some odd floors. In most of the versions I have played, I've yet to make it past like 30 or something. I just get kind of tired of looking at the same thing, so I'm just like, okay, shut it off. But yeah, personally, I kind of start expecting to be scared, and it gets to be the same scare over and over again. And I just get kind of bored, and I start expecting it. Plus, I feel like once you've played one version of this game, it kind of feels like you've played them all. It's just they just make the backgrounds a little different. I kind of have yet to settle on which one was my favorite. So far, this one is kind of a winner for me, with the noises mostly and the music. Getting kind of deep down here. I suppose something's gonna jump out soon. This has been kind of a quiet run. This is one of those areas where it takes advantage of the complete darkness. I really like the atmosphere in these games. Despite its repetitiveness throughout its different versions and its floors. Let's go left. Hopefully there's no hole in the end of this one. I learned my lesson with the holes, you just fall right down and die. Am I gonna make it through a whole run without nothing happening? Or with nothing happening, I should say. My grammar is atrocious. Well then. That was unproductive. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I just created the world's most boring run of SCP Amnesia. Let's go right, I'm feeling sassy. Do I jump? Balls! Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was SCP Amnesia.